Well, we are having a Lehman Brothers moment. Well, that's what Janet Yellen says, but she's an idiot. Also, the banks are out of cash from MarketWatch. They're short about $1 trillion. Also, I know this is a sponsored video, but it's not like the whole thing. It's just a little section, and it's about gold, and you're really gonna like it. I would never do anything sponsored unless I'm believing in it. I mean, it would be kind of like me filming at Disneyland, and then Mickey comes up and he's like, "Ha, can you tell people that you're at Disneyland?" I'm like, "What are you putting in my hair?" Yes, no problem. It's like Mickey going, "Ha, I'll give you a free beignet if you just talk about..." Their beignets, by the way, are amazing. And sorry to interrupt your regularly scheduled broadcast. I have breaking news. Sorry, I was uploading to YouTube and I'm like, oh my gosh, Blackstone. See, the banks, because of the tightening and no one has cash anymore, Blackstone limits withdrawals. 69? Why is it always 69? Billion fund breached? I mean, can't you guys round up? Just throw in an extra, here, take $1 billion. 70 billion, December 1st, right? Right now, it's happening. And this is also coming in from Bloomberg. What's your sources? Blackstone, 69 billion real estate fund hits redemption limit. Investors, well, sorry, my friends, you probably shouldn't be an investor. And I got another one for you once the smoke clears. BlackRock, property investors with restrictions to stem. What are we stemming? Pension client exodus. Everyone's running for the exits. Actually, fact check, it looks like, I don't think anyone's running for exits. They're just going up and down elevators. So nothing to see here. Let's get rid of that and that and that. There we go. Now I can head back to Disneyland, back to your regularly scheduled program. Oh, and also, did you guys notice the blast off in gold today? Well, I'm going to show you why, because my email box, my text messages, not my WhatsApp, I don't even have one, so all those people down below, that's not me. So just disregard all this, the spammers. I will show you why and how to take advantage of this and why central banks are stockpiling gold. Huh? What do you think, Jerome? What do you think, Janet? Why are you guys stockpiling? The metal offers a hedge against, they say inflation, I say government, and a way to circumvent sanctions. That would be control. Basically, control from their stupidity. She was on Stephen Colbert. This is Emperor Palpatine. And guess what? Guess what she said? Janet Yellen blames you. She says it's your fault. Blames American splurging for record high inflation. It's our fault. So I watched the whole 2 minutes of video, and it was like sliding off a gigantic razor blade into a pool of salt water. Janet Secretary Yellen said Wednesday the U.S. economy will likely be able to achieve a so-called soft landing. And actually, here's a really good quote from Emperor Palpatine over there. Yellen, June 2017. Not another financial crisis in our lifetimes. A year later, worried about gigantic holes and few tools. And now she's using Lehman Brothers moment quotes. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says FTX crash marked the Lehman moment for crypto and substantial harm hit investors. I say yes, Janet. It is running crypto investors over like a steamroller, but it is their fault. Do not have your coin on the exchanges. You make your trade, you get off. And I know this is not a breaking news moment, but hey, you guys, because you're still emailing me. So I have all my money on Coinbase. Oh, you do? Yeah, on that exchange that has your private keys? Yes. Tell me more. Yeah, but it's a publicly traded company, Bravo. I'm protected. You're not. Look at their terms of service, right? I could be wrong. They could have changed it, but I think when they're like, that's it, BK, your money is gone, kaput. Actually, let me give you a little bit of wisdom on money, okay? See this? Hear it? Hear it? Even sounds like money. They even call it hard money. Is it in the... No, hey, look. I have it. I mean, think about it. You really want to give Sam Bankman-Fried and Coinbase and the CEOs here. You know what? Here, will you do me a favor? Will you hold all my gold and silver Sounds like a great idea. And just to let you know, when it goes, it all goes. Except for those, if you watched my video yesterday, but I used a naughty word talking about the elites, and that video was like, hey, you guys were in the comments, I can't find your videos. Yeah, that would be a good one to watch. But to summarize, just in case you missed it, make sure you guys have assets when they reset this thing. The digits in the banks and all of that, when this is all reset, you're going to be like, wait, what? Because every currency ever since the beginning of time has all gone to zero. And the purchasing power too. Even though it's still around, zero. Forget about it. Banks are short more than $1 trillion. That's right now. Just right now. Just $1 trillion. Try to count that high. You couldn't even make it to $1 billion in your whole life. $1 trillion in capital. This analyst who fears the shortfall will only get worse. Let me say it again. The banks are short $1 trillion. They're all upside down. It's like your car loans right now, right? For those of you who thought it'd be a great idea to go buy a car during the pandemic, yeah, no. No, I think it's a great idea that I pay $10,000 over sticker. I'm sure this will pay off. And I honestly have not had a car in, I think, over 2 years. Nope, my wife, that's it. She has a car, I have nothing. I walk. But at the end of the day, but I think when it gets really bad, then I'll go scoop up a car that I really, really like. But I'm going to wait. I'm still waiting. I told you I'm just going to wait. And I'll probably never use it. JP Morgan Chase. That's actually a good trade, by the way. I don't have time. Make sure you do my bear market course. Actually, they're out of the bear, right? It could be a bear market bounce. But JPM, good trade. These things right here, just trade them. Don't have trust in them. Just move the digits, have assets. Move digits around, make digits go bigger, buy assets. But in regards to this story, I already knew it. You can give me a number. I was actually shocked that they're already up to $1 trillion, and it's going to go further. The more the Fed tightens, the worse it's going to get. The new year is upon us. And one idea is where to invest in the banking sector. Well, I'll show you. Look at the charts. Here's the counter, Chris. Thanks, Chairman, who makes the bold case that banks were short over $1 trillion in capital. Yep, they're upside down. They got to lock it in by December 31st. And I just say wait until next year. You want to start locking in some profits? Next year is going to be, well, you can lock in profits. They're not going to. Because everything on their balance sheet is upside down. From bonds to car loans to other loans to house loans, everything. There's no house loans. You guys, that party ended like a year ago. That's because the banks don't trust what is happening in the market. U.S. banks are tightening lending standards. You want to get a loan? No. Let me try it again. You want to get a loan? No. Raising the risk of a recession. Really? Or rising? It's either or either and either. Rising or raising. We're in a recession. Duh. I mean, it's 100%. I know they're like, there's a 99% chance. Nah, you're in one. We have an inverted yield curve, but we look at the charts. And I'd say looking at them, you got Dow kind of flat today. Oh, no, wait, down. Yeah, we had a huge rally yesterday. Go ahead, pile all in. Actually, how about this one? Gold. And looky, I wonder why. And the crowd goes. You see it? The crowd goes wild. Yeah, that's what it is right there. You know that because you're in my bear market course. It's exactly as the charts predicted. Now you have real gold, because I know I get a lot of heat. Well, that's real. That's silver. My gold bar is over there. I can't go get it. You should own physical, real, and then you could trade paper. But if you're really going to trade paper, if you want to see the big pumps, okay, go for the miners, which I will get to in 1 second. I want to do this trade for you. This is why, okay? When it breaks out of that falling wedge that it's in, that's your price target. Oh my goodness, bravo. Exactly, right on target. And congratulations, gold, you are now above the 200-day moving average. If you really want to trade it, this is the money right here. These are in miners. This is GLDG. So take a look at it. Also, on this one, you could be conservative if you wanted to measure this. And I saw this one go, and I'm like, I need to talk gold before this happens. And it happened, but you got more room to the upside. Okay, so we would measure from here, okay, to right there. And GLDG is like F you, Bravo. There's your 200-day moving average. So probabilities, it's going to come down and retest, but that's okay. That's what you want. You got to get above that. So if you wanted to measure from here to here, okay. Let me move this to where it breaks, and look to the moon. Oh, also GLDG. You want to know how much debt they have? 0. They also have 3 parties. These are like independent that check them out to make sure that they're not pulling a crypto moment on you. Nope. It's all by the books. Also, I know some institutional brokers that are giving this one a price target. I know you're looking at $1.33. You've seen nothing yet. 525 and hold on. Yep, 525 and 625. Also, as you know, when the dollar, remember the inverse correlations, dollar goes up, gold goes down, dollar goes down, gold goes up, miners front run it. You'll see huge rips. This was crazy. You want to make, how about almost 400, that's 393.72%. And yes, the charts predicted it. Here, I'll show you. Look at this. This, a flag, right? This is a bull flag. I have such, like, what is it, ADHD? I should have had this pre-drawn. See that? Now I'm going to take this measured move and we're going up. This right here, let me grab, because I'm too lazy. I'm going to grab this here to here. So, up and down. Oh, you see, you got a rising wedge here, and that breaks bearish, but then you have, this is not, it's going down. This one breaks bullish, and congratulations, you're above the 200. Oh, and also I can click buttons to show you their market cap is around $200 million. And they currently have around 32 million ounces of gold on their book. So this is real stuff. Also, let me see which other ones did we possibly miss? Okay, here we go. Look at this rip. Wow. Okay, from the bottom to here, that was, okay, that one actually beat it. See, I do like to pull back the charts. 840, almost 841%. Oh, that looks good on the portfolio. Also, by grabbing this one, the GLDG, it's about 85% off. I suck at math, sorry. It's kind of like off the price of gold. I mean, yeah, I would like to pay, what is this, $1? What are we at? $1.41. It's arbitrage. Let me show you. You know how when we talk Bitcoin, okay, so here's the Bitcoin price here down there. Doesn't look like the gold price right now. You see, there's times where it goes one way, assets move the other way. And I say don't buy Bitcoin here for 16,009. Buy the one that's discounted. Okay, so I think what GBTC is about a 40% discount. I guess that's one way of sticking it to Grayscale. I mean, it was in like an 80%. You pay over asking. Not anymore. You get it at a discount because they all think it's going to go lower. Well, actually, the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust predicted this before Bitcoin actually dropped. So this is called arbitrage. You're getting it at a discount right now. You don't want to pay the high premium when it was up there. On GLDG, you're getting about roughly 85% arbitrage discount. Hey, looky there. So with all of the shenanigans that's going on in the world, isn't it nice that you could actually own real stuff and go like, with these guys, like, this is so stupid. Oh, he's doing a book deal. How do you do that behind bars? This frustrates me. I didn't ever try to commit fraud on anyone. Oh, thanks, Sam. At his Deal Book Summit, actually, CNBC, in defense interview, Sam Bankman-Fried claims he's broke and committed no fraud. Oh, he also said he had a bad month, but denied committing any fraud at his crypto exchange. Okay, well then can the people please have their money back there, Sam? Please, maybe all of it. So here is your secret to success. Okay, own it. Okay, trade it. Don't believe in this stuff that the governments tell you this is money. Don't believe in the guys that the politicians, no one has your back. At the end of the day, here is your solution. Okay, own it, hold it, trade it. Don't listen to the politicians. They don't have your back, even when they tell you that this stuff. All this paper stuff is money. It's not. It's just currency. It's going to zippity zero. And if you're wondering why central banks are stockpiling gold, I wonder. Like always, you guys, I love you, and don't subscribe. Wouldn't want you to hurt your fingers on the way over to the clicker button, and I will see you tomorrow.